2-1 now, 2 aboard. Fouled off left side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cowser, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
And that one missing low.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches.
Reed Garrett, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And that is out of play. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Baldwin fires over to first. Rutschman retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Mateo lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Action in the pen down there. Amir Garrett appears to be getting loose. Stanek, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the pitch.
2-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Dubin back to work. A little bit low. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone! He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move.
Pitching for Baltimore, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this
Now
play.
batting,
Nice job by the
right
first
fielder,
baseman to dive,
Juan
get dirty, knock that ball
Soto.
down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
He swings and fouls one. Off. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And now here is Brooks Baldwin. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Baltimore, number 57, Joey
And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And there's 2 away. Luis Torrens now at the plate.
Luis Torrens.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one lifted to left. Brennan settles under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers. In this inning, the long ball was working. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Right fielder Brent Rooker.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Garrett, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Swings and chases a low one there. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, second
Man
baseman,
at first,
Jackson
nobody out.
Holliday.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He hammers one out to right. And they close the gap. It's 8-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Reed Garrett won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Taking
the
over on the mound for the Mets, Amir
Number
Garrett.
32.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Luis Ariz stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter,
So a man
Kyle
at first.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A couple of walks and a strikeout. That misses,
Nope.
and that is ball 1. Ariz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside.
Outside.
Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo has it sized up, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Will Brennan.
And into the box for Baltimore, Will Brennan. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just
Ball
off
that
the
down.
outside edge, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike at 95. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1
Up
gone.
next for the Orioles, first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball is outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now
gear
batting
and go a long
center
way to
fielder,
track that one
Hauser.
down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Outside low, ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one way outside. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 8-4. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jose
Leading
Siri.
off for the Mets, center fielder, Jose Siri.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the
Brandon
Mets,
Nimmo
left
digs in now.
fielder,
1 for 4 with a double.
Nimmo.
And there's a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there.
Now
And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Soto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. He sends it out of here. His 21st of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Joey Lucchesi is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Coming out for the Orioles, Luke Weaver.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty.
Ball one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. And there's a ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Alonso over at second, one down. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Now batting third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Swings through that one for strike one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Man on second, two down. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Mets get 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Ryan Stanek.
Here's Adley
Leading
Rutschman.
off for Baltimore, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Griffin Canning getting loose out there. Hudson warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up
Now
for the
batting,
out.
right fielder Brent Rooker.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next one is off the plate. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. Hard hit to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets slugged their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.